everyone, welcome back. In this video, we are just going to discuss about the removal strategy FIFO. In simple words, we can say that first in, first out. The product that are entered to the warehouse first will be moving out of the warehouse first. Let's say we have just entered 10 quantity of drawer black into the warehouse with a load number 1. Another set of 10 quantity of drawer black with a load number of 2, and likewise we have just inputted 40 quantity of drawer black all together into the warehouse. So we have just set the load number and all, because while managing with the removal strategy, we need to just manage with the load and serial number in order to track the product that are moving from the inventory. And we can only manage the removal strategy for product categories as well as for locations. Now let's say we have just received an order from the customer for 15 quantities of drawer black. We know we have just inputted 10 quantities of the product into the warehouse with load number 1 and load number 2, load number 3, load number 4. And each load will be having 10 quantities. So whenever we receive an order from the customer for 15 quantity, the product that will be moving from the inventory, likewise the 10 quantities will be taken from lot 1 and the 5 quantities will be taken from load 2. So this is how we manage with the removal strategy. So let's see how it works in Odoo 17. To manage with the removal strategy, we have to enable the storage locations as well as multi-step routes from the configuration settings. So as you just enable the multi-step routes, you can see that the storage locations will be automatically configured by Odoo, and this would allow to track the product location in your warehouse. And we will be also enabling the load and serial number, because this would allow to get the full traceability from the vendor to customer. And we have already enabled that. And as we just move on to the configuration, here you can see that the locations, routes and everything. And we know we can only manage the removal strategy for locations as well as for product category. So let me move on to the locations, and here you can see the location, which is the in-core stocks, and you can see that, and we can set the removal strategy as first in, first out. Now we can also set the the removal strategy for the product category. So let's consider the product drawer black, and here you can see the product drawer black. And here, as you just get into the product, here you would be able to find the product category, and under the internal link you can see that we can set the first removal strategy as first in, first out, which means that the product that are entered to the warehouse first will be removing from the warehouse first. Now let's back to the product drawer black, and here we can see that we have already inputted 40 quantity of product with the load numbers, that is load 1, load 2, load 3 and load 4, and each load contains 10 quantity as the product. And if you want to get the product category and all, you can set that. And afterwards let's back and move on to the reporting, and here this shows the product movement or the product that are entered to the warehouse first. So here you can just move on to the locations either, or you can just go to the the move history, and you can find there. So here you can see that the product that is moved to this location first is load 1, and later on load 2, and afterwards load 3, and thereafter load 4. And here we can see that altogether we have 40 quantities of drawer black in our stock. Now let's imagine we have just received an order from the customer for the product drawer black with 15 quantity. And let's see how this removal strategy is applied in Odoo. So for that, you can just move on to the sales module, and in the sales module, we can just create a quotation from the scratch, where you can set your customers. I'm going to choose my customer as Abigail Peterson, where I'm going to choose the product that is drawer black, and here I'm going to set the product as 15. And later on you can just confirm the order, and as we just confirm the order, we can see that we can just deliver the item to the customer. Now before delivering the item to the customer, here you can find the removal strategy. So let's move on to the area, and here you can see that the first 10 quantity is taken from load 1, because that is the product that is first inputted to the warehouse, and later on load 2 has just inputted 10 quantity. But here the customer only require 15 quantity. So the first 10 products will be taken from load 1, and the second 5 products will be taken from load 2, because load 2 has entered after of load 1. So likewise, from this we can conclude that the products that are entered to the inventory or warehouse first will be removing from the inventory first. So here you can set that, and let's save this, and now we can just validate the process. And here you can see that we have just done with the delivery of the item, and as we have just enabled the lot and serial number, here we will get the complete traceability of the product. So I hope this video clarifies how to manage with the removal strategy first in, first out. So if you want Odoo customization or Odoo tutorials, feel free to contact Cybrosys. Thank you for watching the video.